Hello friends, welcome to PMT2 channel. So dear friend, in the previous slide, we will discuss about gyroterm packing, composition, some information about ceftazidime and sulbactam and gyroterm mode of action. In this slide, we will discuss about gyroterm spectrum of coverage, then target specialty and indication. So now, gyroterm bacterial coverage. So dear friend, gyroterm is broad spectrum antibiotic. It means it can cover both gram positive and gram negative bacteria. In a gram negative bacteria, it can cover Pseudomonas aeruginosa, E. coli, Klebsiella pneumoniae, and in gram positive pathogen, it can cover Staphylococcus aureus and Streptococcus pneumoniae majorly. Now, target specialty. So, we can promote our gyroterm to the following specialty, that is physician, that is surgeon. And in physician, we can promote our gyroterm to the consultant physician, chest physician, intensivist, ICU in charge, and another related physician segment. In a surgery segment, we can promote our gyroterm to the general surgeon, urologist, nephrologist, oncologist, orthopedics, and another related surgery practitioner. Now, indication. So, the first indication, LRTI, lower respiratory tract infection. So, infection inside the lower respiratory tract. The respiratory tract below the neck, which includes trachea, bronchi, and lungs. So here, pneumonia is an inflammation of lungs, is an example of lower respiratory tract. The next one is urinary tract infection. Infection in any organ of urinary tract, which includes kidney, ureter, bladder, prostate, and urethra, called urinary tract infection. Now, meningitis. So dear friend, it is very important to understand that what is this meningitis. So dear friend, in this image, you can see that this is our brain, which is covered by a special membrane. That is special membrane, which is protect the brain. So the inflammation of meninges is what? The membranes which cover the brain and provide a protection to the brain. So inflammation in meninges membrane called meningitis. Now, intra-abdominal infection. So basically, this is the group of infection which is occur inside our abdomen cavity, and it may includes peritonitis, diverticulitis, cholecystitis, cholangitis, and pancreatitis. So now first one is peritonitis. Peritonitis means inflammation of peritoneum membrane. Peritoneum membrane, a membrane beneath our stomach skin, and if this membrane has any inflammation or any infection, that is called peritonitis. Then diverticulitis. So diverticulitis, it's an inflammation of or infection of large intestine. So this is the image of large intestine, and this is the image of diverticulitis. Here the some part of this large intestine get inflammation or get infection. So that is called diverticulitis. Then cholecystitis. Cholecystitis means inflammation of gallbladder. This is the liver, This is the gallbladder and this is the bile duct. So here in a cholecystitis, this gallbladder has inflammation, or we can say that inflammation of gallbladder known as cholecystitis. Then cholangitis. Cholangitis means inflammation of bile duct or cystic duct called cholangitis. And what is the role of bile duct or cystic duct? The bile which is stored inside the gallbladder, it is passing through this duct, and because of any reason when inflammation is occur inside this bile duct, so this problem, this situation called cholangitis. Now pancreatitis. Pancreatitis means inflammation of pancreas. Next one is surgical prophylaxis. So what is mean? Pre-use of antibiotic to prevent proposed infection after surgery. So before doing the surgery, doctor think that after the surgery there is a chances of infection. So to reduce the chances of infection after the surgery, as a prevention, surgeon can use antibiotic, can use our Jadutam as a surgical prophylaxis. Next one is SSTI, skin and soft tissue infection. So any infection to the skin and muscles called SSTI. Bone and joint infection, infection of bone, which includes septic arthritis and osteomyelitis, are the example of bone and joint infection. In this problem, part of bone is infected. As you can see in that image, that is a few part of the bone which is infected. This is called bone and joint infection. Now, Jadutam indication for physician. A physician can use our Jadutam in lower respiratory tract infection, in meningitis, complicated UTI, and complicated intra-abdominal infection. A surgeon can recommend our Jadutam in surgical prophylaxis, complicated SSTI, complicated UTI, and complicated intra-abdominal infection. Now, indication for the pediatrician. So a pediatrician can also use our Jadutam in LRTI, meningitis, complicated urinary tract infection, and complicated intra-abdominal infection. So dear friend, in this video we study about Jadutam bacterial coverage, target specialty, and indication. Thank you very much for watching this video.